I felt like Brou and I actually got closer today because he was ripping Matthew Stafford in Mahomes Mountain.
Matthew Stafford, and I hate to come off like the Stafford hater.
Well, you do.
I'm just the Stafford, like Nick says about I'm the Stafford truth teller.
Really?
And boosting up Jalen Hurts, and I looked down on my graphic and I had the same thing.
And finally, Brou, Matthew Stafford.
Why are we doing Stafford?
Thank you, Wildes.
Because you're always going to be like, Wildes, who should he replace? Do you want him to
Yeah, but
replace
so this is a
Mahomes?
great- this is
I
a-
do. I
this
don't want
is-
him. I want him to be top 5.
I was just pointing out that Jalen Hurts is 3-0 against Matthew Stafford. And Brou and I, it felt like we had a moment where we're like, yes.
How in the world is he on the top 5? Put Jaden, put Jalen ahead of him. Like, this is
in lockstep.
Where a lot of times it can be very adversarial, but I felt like we had a good moment. And then I also set him up. I was like, hey, Brou, everybody's all-American Matthew Stafford. He was like, yeah, you're right. So I felt like we had like a connection in this show. I thought it was really good.
Are you and Nick okay?
Look, sometimes I get the show is about conflict, right? Nobody wants to we don't want to be weathermen in San Diego. Sunny today, surprise, surprise. But it feels like sometimes he's like trying to hurt my feelings when it's totally unnecessary. So we're talking about Micah Parsons, and he looks at my paper and he sees that I have, hey, why is TJ Watt 0-4 in the playoffs?
Quarterback wins, we can argue about the validity of it. Defensive end wins, we cannot.
Why is Micah 1-3? Why is Myles Garrett 1-2? These guys are great players. They should win in the playoffs. And he just says for no reason. He just says, I could see quarterback wins being a thing if you're an idiot. Defensive wins, no one's doing that. And I was like, hold on, I am doing that.
And
Can I stop you there for a question for just a second? Because I am a quarterback wins guy, but TJ Watt is 0-4, and they had that great record. Myles Garrett is 1-2.
Myles Garrett dragged them
who are
to
their
the playoffs.
quarterbacks?
I understand,
Joe
but if you're paying game changer money
Right,
and
so-
you're not getting gamed, I'm just
Yeah,
wondering, how come these
Aaron
star
Donald
players
went to 2 Super Bowls, and Bruce Smith
Right.
went to 4 straight, and
Okay.
Reggie White helped the Packers finally get over the hump,
All
and
right.
Lawrence Taylor, I think, played
Lawrence
in a few
Taylor was
Super
great.
Bowls.
Well, I don't think Micah Parsons is Lawrence Taylor.
No, but hold on.
That's putting Micah Parsons and Lawrence.
No,
And I don't think it's Reggie
no.
White.
Okay, well.
I'm just saying, why don't they pop
Okay,
in the
well,
playoffs? That's
so
what
I
I'm
guess
asking.
my point
think
is, but I
it's a fair
think that's
question.
selective.
And then we had a fight about TJ Watt. But he was doing it just to hurt my feelings, just for attention, because he saw that me and Brou were getting closer.
What did he say about me?
Well, he said that you guys kind of had beef and that you're being mean to him for no reason.
Did he say I looked at his paper?
He did.
I don't want to be mean to him, and I don't want to hurt his feelings. He's very sensitive. But here's the fact of the matter. I never look at his paper. But at times, his takes are sadly predictable. So he thinks I saw his notes, when in reality, I've just sat next to him for 4 years. But this is it's always a sign of a relationship that's on the rocks when people remember or create perceived slights and totally forget the nice things. I said, and I quote on today's show, quote, "That's how I fell in love with you."
It really is football season. I got
We're here.
goosebumps right there. There's no
From the altitude?
No, from your great Indian. This is when you're at your best. Reading glass, wearing those goggles, in general, just being whimsical and charming. It's how I fell in love with you, to be totally honest. No problem.
I said that to him.
You did. He
And
said it
he
was
did-
too much.
And he said that was too much. So I say, this is how I fell in love with you. And he says that's too much. I disagree with him because I have a take that you'd rather have TJ Watt than not. And that's to me.
Can't win with this guy. I swear.
I see the tension between Wildes and Nick. It's growing by the day, maybe by the segment. But you know what? I'm here for it. I am here for it because it will bring out the tiger in Wildes. Everybody doesn't know this because they're not on the morning meetings. I am constantly on the morning meeting, 10 a.m., telling Wildes, let the tiger out. Let the tiger out. He's, for whatever reason, he doesn't want to let it out. He wants to be the funny guy with his little jokes and, you know, wearing his ski mask and all that. Some of our best hits are when the tiger comes out. So if Nick keeps pricking at him, and there gets to be some tension there, and it gets to be the point where Wildes can't handle it anymore, guess what? The tiger's coming out. And you know what? I don't like the tiger. I love the tiger!
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.